Is Nibiru really a planet? Do the Sumerian or the Mesopotamian tablets really reveal this to us? Well, stay with me because in this video we are going to discuss this and some other things. If you are thinking that you are in the wrong channel, well, you are not. This is really me. There is no script, there is no keyboard or dictionary to help me. If you could observe some accent in my voice, and maybe I can commit some mistakes and errors or mispronunciation in some words, or maybe I can even make some mistake to pronunciate correctly some verbs. And that's because I am not an English native speaker. I'm Brazilian, as many of you know, and my name is Lucas. I do not have that voice either, that voice that you are used to listen in the videos of this channel. But I am the mind and the heart and the soul behind the words and the script that you are used to watch, listen in this channel. I'm considering to appear in some videos, and I'm really considering to make a video series where I appear and can be here talking with you eye to eye or eye to camera. I want to reveal to you what Sitchin concludes that Nibiru is a planet and why did he conclude like this. But first I want to talk some things for you. As many of you know, I don't think that Zecharia or Zecharia Sitchin is the ultimate truth. But I do think that we have to know and deeply understand and to deeply study his works and understand his ideas so we can pass through his ideas, but without abandon it. So I'm conducting this profound and deep study in the Anunnaki Secrets Revealed video series. At this point of the video, you may understand why I use the electronic voice that I am using in these videos, because it would be very difficult for me to talk in English with all the time and having this accent, it can bother some people, and that's why I think it's much better to use the voice. I think this is a beautiful voice, and I'm very passionate about the artificial intelligence that really talks to my videos, but it's me who write the content, and I would like you to know that I am really loving to do this content, and I appreciate so much that you are here, and I think you can observe this in my language, in my corporate body, coming here to say this for you. So as I said before, we are conducting this profound study in the Earth Chronicle series of Sitchin. I really never saw something even near of what we are doing here in this channel, and I think that this is a background, a really good background for anyone who wants to study and understand Sitchin ideas. I will stop to talk about this right now, and I want to talk specifically about the Nibiru case. So I watched an interview some time ago. It's in YouTube. It's on YouTube, and Sitchin makes a statement that in some night he was thinking about the Anunnaki and about the Mesopotamian tablets that they were reading, that he was reading at that time. See, I will not have any script here, so sometimes I can make some mistakes. And in certain night, he thought, or he almost prayed to the Anunnaki, asking for them that if they really exist, they could say or appear or reveal to him where are they, or where are they coming from? And then he says that the answer comes to his mind after the morning came and the night passed. So I would never think that Sitchin would use some mystical element to his conclusion, but maybe he had some help to conclude what he concluded. I know that Sitchin has a brother that has, I don't know if he's astronomer or just have knowledge in astronomy, and his brother helps him to compare the Enuma Elish tablets and what could happen in astronomical ways. So Sitchin studied the Enuma Elish, and the Enuma Elish is written in the moment, in the historical moment where Marduk was being worshipped in those regions where the Enuma Elish was written. So when Sitchin takes the Enuma Elish, he knows that Marduk was being worshipped there, and not just Sitchin, but other specialists say that Marduk put his name in name of other things, and these other things, so Sitchin concludes that it is planet Marduk, and he says that the planet Marduk is in reality the planet Nibiru, or Nibiru. So he concludes that Nibiru has this large orbit that comes to our solar system. Some people say that Nibiru passed through two suns, one in our solar system and other in other. But in reality, Sitchin concludes that Nibiru came to our solar system and the planet Marduk, or correcting the planet Nibiru, how he interpreted this myth. Nibiru came to our solar system, and one of the moons of Nibiru collides with Tiamat, and the planet Tiamat was a giant and full of water, and the seed of life that was in Nibiru came to Earth, and the collided Tiamat became known as Ki, and Ki is our planet Earth. And one of the parts that came out of our planet, or our planet before the collision, it became our moon. It became Kingu. So this is the Sitchin conclusions. He look every time to the cylinder seal VA243 that we use a lot in the videos. Is Sitchin right, or is Sitchin wrong, as many of the debunkers states? Well, the term Nibiru or Nibiru, it's really translated to cross or to crossing. Maybe if I crossed from one street to another, and if I were in ancient Mesopotamia, I probably would use the term Nibiru to demonstrate my crossing over two streets. So, many of the debunkers will use this argument to debunk all his theory, and to say that everything that he says, it's garbage. I don't think this, but I think that a planet with this large orbit, even though we know that our science are discovering new planets and the idea of the exoplanets, I do not believe me, Lucas. I'm not saying that I'm cheating you in my videos. No, I'm studying the Sitchin ideas, and maybe and you with these Sitchin ideas, deeply studying these videos, can decide for yourself if you believe it or not. What I really know is that the Anunnaki really exists, and they are beings that came from another place and came here in our ancient pasts, and they lived here much more years before even we could dream that we could exist someday. And they created us, or they manipulate the DNA and the genetic material that exists here on Earth, and they really created us. But about the Nibiru, I do not have my certainty that it really exists, and that it really is a planet. I tend more to think that Nibiru could be another dimensional space, that Nibiru is another dimension, and that maybe Nibiru could be even the alternate reality from which the Nibiruans or from which the Anunnaki really came. I really want to thank you for being here until this time in the video, and let me know in the comments if my accent or my pauses or even my mistakes and say something bothers some of you. If it's better if I just use the electronic voice and do the documentary stuff that I am used to do here and that you are used to watch there. Or if you really like to see me, see my eyes, my body, my language, and all other stuffs that we gain when we are interacting like this. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe I can come back very soon with another video that I can appear and not just writing scripts for you to see or to watch. Probably in 3 months I'm gonna change my house and I will have a better office to work, and probably we are going to have some different lights over here, and probably a better camera, a better microphone, and I can maybe appear more if you think this is a good idea. Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. And the next video comes in the documentary format. I will not appear in every video. We are continue to the documentary format because I think it's even more easy to me to write in English than to express myself in words here without any kind of script or any kind of paper in front of me. Thank you for being here one more time.